Call of Duty is now Chuck E. Cheese. That's what it is. And Black Ops 7 is just going to be a new version of Chuck E. Cheese. I think it's clear that Battlefield 6 is going to finally put Call of Duty out of its misery. To think that Black Ops 7 is going to be able to compete with Battlefield 6 is a joke. It's a joke. Black Ops 7 doesn't have a chance. The line has already been drawn. There is a clear winner, and it's Battlefield 6. Let's get into it. Right now, all the hype is in Battlefield 6's corner. I mean, they just had their big event. All the major streamers were there. Even the Call of Duty streamers were there, which was funny because a lot of them didn't know how to operate the vehicles. A lot of them were just dying right away because they didn't understand how to play the game. They just didn't understand how the game works, you know, what to do, how to play the objective. They're trying to run and gun like they do in Call of Duty, and that just doesn't work in Battlefield. Just doesn't. Honestly, it was kind of hilarious watching these guys run around and just getting owned. And the funny thing is that, you know, when Black Ops 7 does the same thing for their multiplayer reveal, you're going to see all these streamers over there talking about how good the game is and how much they like it and how much better it is than Black Ops 6 and how much Black Ops 7 is going to save the franchise. And that's just not true. It's just not true. According to this poll, this is a post on X from Modern Warzone. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. I don't know how credible Modern Warzone is. 31,000, almost 32,000 people voted in this poll. And it says, are you more excited for Battlefield 6 or Black Ops 7? 80% said that they were more excited for Battlefield 6 going into the launch than Black Ops 7. 80%. 80. To me, that sounds about right. The 20% that are excited about Black Ops 7 are the people who are actually still playing Black Ops 6 right now. And a lot of people say like, oh, those are just the casual players that are playing Black Ops 6. They're the ones that ruin the game and all. They buy all the skins. And I'm telling you, that is just dumb. That is wrong. It's not casual players. I am a casual player and I stop playing when the game gets stupid. And that is your casual player right there. They don't play beyond stupidity. Now, hardcore fans and professional streamers will play the game regardless. They will play the game no matter what. Those are the people who are buying the skins and who are promoting all of the new blueprints and bundles, the new meta, whatever. Those are the people who will play this game into eternity. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. My name is James and I'm just a casual gamer like you, trying to make space for all the other casual gamers out there. So help me build this channel out. The goal right now is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and one subscribe makes a huge difference. It's free. It doesn't sign you up for anything. It just shows your support for the channel. And if you've already subscribed, I really appreciate your support. Let's just compare a feature that I think both franchises are really excelling at right now, and that's the movement in game. With Battlefield 6, you have what they call the kinesthetic movement or combat system. It's really a redefinition of how Battlefield wants their characters to move in their game. They wanted to give them more of a fluid and tactical interaction that feels both natural and meaningful to how you play. So, you know, your movement is based off of something that could be helpful to you, and it also feels meaningful. Like there's meaning behind these movements. Like you roll to save on fall damage. You're able to drag down players while you're reviving them. You can lie on your back and shoot your weapon at the same time. And the moves are rooted in reality. I mean, you're not going to see flying ninja moves out there. You're not going to see people sliding across 50 yards of terrain. The movement makes sense. It feels good. And I think it's a good addition to the franchise. Now, if you look at Omni movement in Black Ops 6, and we expect that to continue to carry over into Black Ops 7, this was something that was added to the game so that players could freely move in any direction. And I'm actually a big fan of the Omni movement. It was one of the things I really liked about Black Ops 6 when it first came out. It allows you to perform actions like sprinting, sliding, diving. You can also move 360 degrees while performing these actions. I thought the movement before felt really clunky in Call of Duty, and this was a huge improvement. However, you can also seamlessly chain these movements together. You know, if you've played Stakeout anytime in the last 6 months, you know that it is just a slide fest with shotguns map. Like, that's all that it really is. And that's the problem with the Omni movement, is that it just gives people the chance to do things that are unrealistic. And the reason why they added this stuff in the game is their focus was more of adding like cinematic elements and moments to the gameplay, which is fine, but at a certain point it does get ridiculous and stupid. That's just where we're at in the game right now. Like, that is where we're at with Black Ops 6. Let's look at gunplay. Let's just look at the gunplay for a second. All of the guns felt really good. They sounded really good. They looked really good. And there was no futuristic crap in the game. There was no tracer pack. There was no fantastical anything in this game. It was just no holds barred, gritty, military, first person shooter, multiplayer experience. Moving in between guns in Battlefield 6 actually does change the style of your play. So if you're using an SMG, you're using an assault rifle, if you switch over to a sniper rifle, if you're using a DMR, all of those guns change your style of play because they all have different features to them and they all play differently. They all have different metrics to them. And that's the whole point of the class system in Battlefield, is that it encourages you to change your play style and to approach the game differently based on the weapons that you're using. Now, if you go over to Black Ops 6 currently and try to play, and Season 5 just dropped, nobody's playing it. It's a literal ghost town right now. It's a completely different experience. Like, firing those weapons just feels lame. And the time to kill is so fast that all the guns just feel the same. Like, there's no variety in the gameplay. It's just run and gun, and that's it. I mean, just try to jump on Black Ops 6 right now. Try to jump on Black Ops 6 after playing Battlefield 6 all weekend and just tell me that that feels good. Tell me that that is a fun game to play after playing Battlefield. Now, granted, it is that we're talking about two different games here, two different game styles of first-person military shooters that provide a multiplayer experience. You know, they are definitely two different game styles. That even makes my point even bigger because they are two different games and are two different gameplay styles. You shouldn't have this huge drop-off in enjoyment, but it's literally night and day. It's like Battlefield 6, it's not just because the beta just came out and the game is new. No, it's just a better game. It provides a better multiplayer shooter experience with a focus on teamwork and playing the objective. It's giving players something else to do other than running around as Beavis and Butthead trying to see how many kills you can get with a Triceratops gun. The difference is like this. It's like when you were a kid and you went to Chuck E. Cheese and you just thought that was awesome. That was just like the most amazing fun time. All you wanted to do is go to Chuck E. Cheese. If it was your birthday, you want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. And then you go to your first theme park and ride like a real roller coaster for the first time. All of a sudden, Chuck E. Cheese sucks. Like, there's no comparison. Like, you can't go to Six Flags for the first time and ride all those roller coasters and play all those games and then go back to Chuck E. Cheese and say, oh yeah, this is just as good as I remember it. No, you're not doing that. Call of Duty is now Chuck E. Cheese. That's what it is. Call of Duty is Chuck E. Cheese. And Black Ops 7 is just going to be a new version of Chuck E. Cheese. Are there going to be people who absolutely love Black Ops 7? Sure. Just like there are kids that absolutely love Chuck E. Cheese. But are the masses flocking to Chuck E. Cheese? No, because Chuck E. Cheese is for kids. And that's what Call of Duty is. That's what Call of Duty has become. And that's what Black Ops 7 will be. We haven't even talked about this article from Insider Gaming. I'm sure you've probably already seen some content out there on this, but they quoted an anonymous insider source from Activision talking about, you know, when asked if they're worried about Battlefield 6 dropping and the success of the beta. And basically their anonymous insider source said that they weren't worried or concerned about Battlefield 6 at all because Call of Duty is too big to fail. You know, for them to come out and say it, albeit anonymously, it really just confirms that this has kind of been like their mindset or a way of thinking about Call of Duty for a while. And that doesn't really look good for Black Ops 7 or any future release, really. Do I want Black Ops 7 to be good? Yes, I do. I like Call of Duty just as much as I like Battlefield. If both games are good, is that good for the gaming industry? It is. The competition between the two, if both franchises are really healthy, creates good competition, and the games get better because it shifts the focus from how much money can we make off of each game back to how good can we possibly make this game, because we have to compete in order to make money. That is exactly where DICE is right now, going off of the terrible release for 2042 and giving themselves, taking all this time to work on Battlefield 6 and develop it and have the labs and the beta, because they knew that if the game isn't actually good when it releases this time, this could be the last one that they make. And until that fundamental shift happens over at Activision, I just don't believe that Call of Duty is ever going to get any better. I just don't. That's why, in my opinion, when Black Ops 7 does finally come out, probably in November, I just don't think it's going to be able to compete with Battlefield 6. It might have a good launch because there is going to be hype around it when it does release, but I don't think it's going to be able to carry through into next year and compete with Battlefield 6. And when these games are both out at the same time, I'm here for it. I mean, I love both games. I'm going to be playing both games, and I want to know. I can't wait to see which one is going to be better. If the current trend with Black Ops 6 carries over into Black Ops 7, I think I'll be playing Black Ops 7 until the first season hits, and then when they introduce all these new packs and all these new weird crossovers and promotions with crap that doesn't matter or have anything to do with Call of Duty or Black Ops 7, I'm probably just going to stop playing. Like, I don't think I'll be waiting around for the next season and the next season and the next season. I don't think I'll be investing in the battle pass or any of that. I think I'm just going to play up to the first season and then just keep playing Battlefield 6. Or maybe I'll just play Battlefield 6 and decide that Black Ops 7 is just not for me. Like, I just don't need to get into that game right now, and give it some time, wait for the next Call of Duty release and see what happens then. How are you guys feeling on this? Are you with me on this? Are you going to wait and see? Do you think Battlefield 6 is going to be the better release? Do you think Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is going to stand a chance? Is this finally going to be the COD killer that everybody is talking about? Definitely let me know in the comments. I want to know what your thoughts and opinions on this. You guys have been amazing in the comments. I really enjoy reading them. I try to answer as many as I can. So let me know and I'll get back to you on that. For now, I'm definitely looking forward to jumping back on Battlefield 6 in the beta this weekend for the second weekend. I think it's a really fun game to play. I can't wait to see if they make any changes or any updates. If you guys are going to be on, maybe I'll see you around. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm just a casual gamer like you, trying to make space for all the other casual gamers out there. One subscribe goes a long way on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate your support. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you so much for that. It really does make a difference. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.